Hi, I'm Cheryl Ward, and I'm here with Lynne Martin Russell and Chef Shockley, and we are going to talk about just stuff that's in your house that you can mix wine if you don't want to go to the grocery store. Because I see a lot of stuff that I have. I've got kids, we've got jerky, we've got goldfish, fajita meat's usually always in my fridge.
Yeah, it is. And we talked some of our videos. We talked about doing, braised lamb shanks and beef bourguignon and steak au poivre, and those are wonderful things to have and go great with a bottle of the signature wine. But there's things we have every day. We don't have to have a special occasion. We can find things in our refrigerator that go great with wine. So I went through my refrigerator this morning and got these things out. Like you said, the beef jerky. It's beef. It's got fat. It will go great with the signature wine that we have here.
Yeah, I know how you always talk about like fatty foods just do wonders for good wines because that mix of the fat, breaking it up with the wine. And you hear about it when people make, have you heard about like people making beef jerky and pouring wine to grab some of the fat out of it to dry it out?
Oh, I haven't heard that. I'd have to try
that. Or
that.
even like soda, the sugars and stuff.
That's fun. So if you're just drinking a bottle of wine, your palate almost gets numb. I mean, there's times we do these videos, we drink 7 or 8 wines a day sometimes. I know that sounds, people go, oh my gosh, I'm so
like,
sorry for you.
Yeah.
But your palate gets almost numb, so you need something to kind of break up. The palate likes contrast. We like sweet and salty together. We like bitter and sour together. So you want to combine those things. So if you can kind of break up your palate by having something that you have in your fridge, it will refresh your palate, and then we take the next sip and it's like, oh my God, it tastes different again.
Well, that was what I was going to say, is the fact that you forget that this wine's got so many different flavors that as soon as you have a bite of something, it just completely changes. So it makes it really fun.
It's fun. I love prosciutto wrapped melon with a great Italian wine. But I cooked some ham last night for Easter, so I've got some ham here. It's not prosciutto, but it's got the same flavors, the same characteristics as it does. So we could have some ham, and it goes great with a white wine or a red wine here. Got raisins, pistachios, peanuts, goldfish.
I know, who would think goldfish? Right.
Well, cheese and crackers. We all know cheese and crackers go great with wine. Goldfish. If you got kids, you've got goldfish in your cabinet.
I mean, really, this looks like a great summer platter, but when I think about it, I'm a woman and I have different mood swings at different times, and I can see things right now that I'm like, that would be perfect when, I mean, chocolate and red is one of my favorite things when I'm emotional and stressed and
you don't have to go out and get the expensive Godiva chocolates. We probably have Hershey's chocolate chips in there that you make chocolate chip cookies with. Grab some, have it with a glass of red wine. It's going to go great together. So you don't have to make it a special occasion or make a special trip to the store, like you said.
Wait, I have to confess. I can't tell you the last time I've seen American sliced cheese. I'm thinking, are you kidding me? But
most families have it in their refrigerator.
Yeah, we have
and it's there. And I prefer Parmigiano Reggiano.
Well, yeah, but there you have it.
But if you're not going to go out anywhere, you're in a crunch. People are coming over. Yeah. This is really
these
cool platter.
Basic things still pull out flavors. So, that's what's fun.
Yeah.
And I guess it's that thing, you just need to know what you're pulling. You're trying to pull out some meats for, some of the reds or even the whites, like you got your chicken, your ham, and your jerky that are a little bit on the salty and have a little bit of fat. And then you've got your chips and your chocolate. I mean, I
could do chocolate and white, though.
Yes, in my house all the time, and I'm not kidding about every time I grab my first glass of wine, I usually have a little bite of my chocolate. And nuts, people have this stuff.
Well, that's the fun part about it. It's like you don't have to go out and do the gourmet shopping of, oh my gosh, you go and literally, like you said, what's in my fridge? Yep. And that also, I don't know if I can, but the same thing, this is sort of fun, a little bit different because you're not going to sit here and just eat, spices. But one of the fun things about tasting wine and sort of trying to get the flavors is, in fact, my sister Chrissy told me this. She said, because at the beginning when I was doing this, I was like, well, I can't get all of this, in my palate or my nose. And she's like, okay, so we say that there's pepper in this wine. Go to the cabinet, open, get your pepper, smell the pepper, get that, and then go or taste it, and then go and take a sip of your wine. And it is amazing how much you learn doing that. it's not only, and it's fun too. It's sort of, you can just go to your cabinet, you can go outside. Do I have mint growing in my garden? Go grab some mint, smell it, do some wine. It also helps you with the pairing of stuff as well. So,
one thing Chrissy used to tell me when I was first starting out helping her was that your nose actually helps you taste. And I was like, kind of shocked by that. Even the fact that I've taken anatomy and I've taken all those classes where
wait a minute.
I don't think about that, and I don't think the average person thinks about that. But when you smell certain foods, it's almost
You don't
like
even
it's
get your
palpable.
whole
You can
sensory.
taste it. That, like you're
Right.
saying, mints is huge for me. I can taste mint as soon as I smell it.
Right.
And a lot of these wines, like you're saying, the peppers, it reminds me of when you go smell a perfume and you have to smell the coffee later.
Right,
to get
exactly, to get your nose sort of back.
Taste is your last sensation with the wine, because you see it first, and if it's red or white, you have certain expectations in your mind already. You smell it, you have a certain set of expectations, and your brain is getting set up for something. So the taste is the last thing you get from it. So your eyes and your nose have already set you up for what this wine is going to be like when you drink it. So it is. Seeing it, smelling it is very, very important.
Well, I'm going to sample some more of this stuff to try and mix it up. But I can't thank you guys enough for joining me and giving me, this is my next party platter if you're coming over. Guess what? This is what we're having. I'm Cheryl Ward, and this is Lynne Martin Russell from Austin, and then Chef Shockley as always. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
You can check us up on Facebook, and we're with Martin Ulisse.